New Star Wars trailer. No. We're here to talk about Hellboy. New Star Wars trailer, though. Hellboy is an action-adventure fantasy from director Neil Marshall and Lionsgate. The film stars David Harbour, Milla Jovovich, Ian McShane, Mark Stanley, Brian Gleeson, Dae Kim, and Sasha Lane. Based on the graphic novels by Mike Mignola, Hellboy, caught between the worlds of the supernatural and human, battles an ancient sorceress bent on revenge. Let me start by admitting my greatest shame. I have not seen either of the original Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movies. I know. I'm getting to it. I've seen chunks of both of them, but I've never seen either of them all the way through, which is weird, because I'm a fan of Del Toro, and I love Ron Perlman. But anyway, here we are. Now, I went into this new incarnation of Hellboy a little bit worried because the critics are just ripping it apart. I gotta say, I kinda liked it. It's got a number of problems, and we'll get to those. But for me, it was just kind of trashy, silly fun. At least the first half. Now, David Harbour was great in this role. I don't know if he was as good as Ron Perlman, but he was fantastic. He was menacing, he was funny, he was badass. I love him in Stranger Things. He was also in Suicide Squad. But I really dug him in this, and I want to see more of him as this character. Ian McShane can always be counted upon, and he does not disappoint here. I also loved his opening narration. It was very funny, and this is a pretty funny movie. Sasha Lane is pretty new to the scene. I'm not familiar with her at all. I thought she was okay in the movie. She certainly wasn't bad. Don't think I'm saying that. The screenplay just doesn't give her all that much to do. And Milla Jovovich, who apparently doesn't age, I thought she was a lot of fun in this movie too. She's just chewing the scenery like crazy, and you can tell she's having a good time doing it. Visually, this movie is hit and miss. The practical stuff, particularly Hellboy himself, looks fabulous. The CGI stuff, some of it's pretty good, some of it's not so good, and some of it is bad. And the movie really gets mileage out of its R rating. It's got a lot of swearing, a lot of violence, a lot of gore. And some of it worked. Some of it was fun, some of it was funny, and some of it was so incredibly forced, it was like they were just going, look at us being edgy. Blood. I dug the score, and I loved the soundtrack. But the pacing in this movie is a huge problem. The first act is bonkers fun, I was having a blast, and then the movie really kind of falls off. There were points midway where I was just totally bored, which is weird because there was literally a demon on the screen. And the final act is just all bombast, it's unfocused, and it didn't engage me emotionally at all. It tried, but it just did not get me there. But overall, I kind of liked Hellboy. I didn't think it was garbage. I had some fun. Would I pay to see it again? No. Would I watch a sequel with David Harbour? Absolutely. Don't think it's gonna happen, but I would. Am I gonna finally get around to watching the Del Toro movies?
You're goddamn right.
Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Hellboy. And I think I'm gonna give Hellboy a... out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Hellboy? What did you think about it? Of the 3 Hellboy movies, which is your favorite? Or is there a particular Hellboy comics run that I should read as kind of a Hellboy noob? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.